was really good, y'all. I know. It's been a long time, huh? A very long time. But hold on, guys. Adrian Ballin here. Welcome you back to a new video. And an important one. This is really just gonna, I guess the best way to say it, this is gonna be a where have I been video, because where have I been? What happened to me? You know, there's nothing short of normal for me to disappear for an extended period of time. Like that's a normal thing that I do, right? Normal thing that I do. But this one was far from normal, really. And actually is probably one of the highlights, probably one of the greatest things that happened to me in my life. So how about we start the conversation there? All right. So really it all started April 1st, 2025, where my life changed forever, because it was on that day, funny enough, that we found out that Cass was pregnant. You can imagine April 1st, right? I'm literally leaving work, getting out the door. I get a call, tells me the news. April 1st, by the way, April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day? Like, you can't imagine the the thought process my brain was going through in that moment. April, like, there's no way this could be a cruel April Fool's joke. It's not an April Fool's joke, right? Like, but no, pregnant. And apparently, judging from the electronic one that she did, she was pregnant for about, I think, 2 to 3 weeks. So she's been pregnant. And you know, it was such a surreal feeling getting that news. And really, like, from then things just kicked into high gear from there, bro. Really, everything jumped right there, because she was already 3 weeks. We jumped right into first appointment, first ultrasound. And luckily, you know, I tried to take clips of the journey, really, the journey of our baby. And it all really started then. And then jumping in next to our first appointment, right? Very first ultrasound, where we got to meet our baby really for the first time. She's mad that we're on time.
15 minutes early. We leave at 8:14. Take the longest route here.
Guess what time we got here, though? 9 o'clock.
Okay, now this is the one, right? Okay, Mitra could be. Yes. And here.
So tiny. I tried being a man, bro. I cried. Oh, they was moving and kicking. It was moving and kicking in there. They're being a stubborn one, though.
It's literally getting upside down.
She had to come out and eat sugar and bounce around because they were upside down. Booty up. Really is my really is my baby. Crazy. First appointment. First appointment was a success.
I want to see what they wrote here.
She's locked in. She's reading something. Personal information.
Okay.
But
I don't know what any of this means, but it's the measurements of the baby.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, twin. I was like, twin? I was like, no.
It's like, wait, these are two.
No,
these are two separate
No,
ones.
it's a single.
Okay.
Single baby.
Single
One
baby. One baby.
My God,
No,
I had a heart attack.
thank the Lord.
Wasn't that two? Oh, God.
Can you imagine? It's like, no, that's not
Our
one.
baby.
These are two separate
I'll
ones.
photocopy this, and you also have a copy too. Because these
Oh,
are
that's-
basically photocopies.
Oh, we don't get like actual pictures.
Not this ultrasound clinic, I don't think. Or
Sadness.
it could have just been the ultrasound tech I had.
Oh, fair.
She was kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It was really because honestly, when you hear the news for the first time, it's like it doesn't really sink in that like I'm gonna be a dad. It's really that first appointment where I was able to watch our baby move around a little in her tummy. Stubborn baby from jump. Stubborn baby from jump. Doing all types of maneuvers, not wanting to really move around, you know. So, my baby for sure, right? Yeah, my baby. So, it was such a surreal feeling, and I think in that moment, that's when it hit me like, I'm gonna be a dad, man. I'm gonna be a father. And words couldn't really describe how I felt in that moment. Really, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I cried. I was just there was just so many different emotions, good emotions, happiness, excitement, all these things like surging inside of me. And yeah, I just cried, man. And just looking at those ultrasound pictures, just so happy, joyful, you know. And really, it was just really just a beautiful thing. So really from there, we really just start kickstarting into full pregnant mode, right? So really it was just appointments after appointments from there, you know, checkups and everything in between. So our next lovely appointment really was figuring out the gender, right? We wanted to do a gender reveal. It's our first baby. We wanted to do a gender reveal. So at her next ultrasound, we got it in an envelope. I think I got a clip of it. I'll put the clip up. We got it in an envelope. We're leaving. Where we're leaving the clinic, the ultrasound place. And we already had a designated gender reveal. Her best friend from really her childhood best friend, basically, was in charge of our gender reveal. So she did send us a clip of her reaction to figuring out what the gender was. And yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there too, man. I'm gonna throw it in there too. Y'all gonna get a whole lot. Y'all getting everything. You're getting everything today. You're getting it all. I'll throw in that there too. Run it.
Okay, so I'm a gender keeper. Super excited. Anyways, I'm at work Got my own green bean growing here. Okay, so I'm gonna step off camera for a second just to open the envelope because I cannot wait until I'm home. So your girl opening it now. Who licked it? Why did they lick it? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm so excited. I'm fine. I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's my reaction. That is my reaction.
So then, obviously, the day arrived for our gender reveal. Going to this beautiful park in Scarborough. I forgot what the park was called, but it was a lovely place. It was quite a day with its own difficulties, as per usual. There was a lot of things going on outside of our control. It was hot. It was it was a day, but we got it through. We pulled through, and it ended up being once again a beautiful moment, because that's when we figured out who our little baby was, right? And we already had names picked out. So we had names for a girl and we had names for a boy, and we were solidified on these names. So that was already well taken care of. But here it is, the beautiful moment of our gender reveal.
All right, so how you guys feeling today?
It was great.
Yeah, it's very hot, definitely very hot. Who do you think you're gonna have? A little boy or a little girl?
I'm thinking boy.
Thinking a boy? What do you think?
Funny enough, I think it's a girl.
Oh, you think it's a girl? Okay. What do you think? Why? Why do you think it's a girl?
There's a lot of girls in my side.
Okay, we're going biological reasons, all right? Oh, the cake is out. Let's go see the cake.
So good.
Very cute.
Oh my goodness.
You can't eat the butterfly.
I can't eat the butterfly.
Eat the butterflies?
You
Okay.
can. You can. Here, let mom take a photo.
The Crocs.
Yeah. She's in
What the Crocs behind you?
comfortable
Comfort
wear.
mode,
man.
Okay.
She's in comfort
Yeah,
mode.
Gotta be,
There
gotta
we
be
go.
comfortable. That's number one.
I'll be home for
Where-
Christmas.
where
That
should
is
we
so
put-
cute.
Put it right in front.
Right in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Here, do you want me to put it?
Come on. No blurring up.
Let everyone take this.
All right. Let's take bets. What does everyone think? Boy or girl?
Boy. Girl.
I'm voting a girl.
Boy.
Boy.
I think it's a girl.
Boy.
Boy.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Wow.
Whole lot of boys, whole lot of
Lots
girls.
of boys.
Glasses there, baby?
Yeah. It's boys, it's boys.
I got the mom one.
Oh really?
This is so
Yeah.
cute.
Okay. On the count of 3, we're gonna cut the cake. Ready?
All right,
We can't look. We have to look away.
We have to look away? How is this gonna work?
So
Okay.
we're gonna go like this, but we
Like
don't
this?
look.
We don't look, so I just do this?
Like in the edge.
On the side of the cake.
Right
Yeah,
here?
like yeah.
Like right
Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a chunk.
1, 2.
Scared?
Don't be scared.
You got this.
And-
Cut it.
Okay. Ready?
And the color is?
What is it?
What is it?
We got blue. I told you it's gonna be a boy.
Aww.
Like this.
Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a mini you. I told you to mini you. Knew it. All right, everyone can have a piece now.
Oh wow.
That's so sweet.
What are the odds, face?
Yeah, having a baby boy. I was really sad. I'm not gonna lie. Going into it, I was for some reason I was so sure it was gonna be a girl. You know, really when Cass got pregnant and the news broke, a lot of my friends really thought it was gonna be a girl too, because I always got that you'd be a great girl dad and all that stuff, and you know, so it was. So I always had my mind set that it was gonna. I believed it was gonna be a girl, right? And but really, you should never go against a pregnant woman's intuition. It's her body, and she knew. She said, "This is definitely a boy," and lo and behold, we have ourselves a baby boy. Baby boy. I'm gonna let you guys know the name, but that's gonna be at the end. You're gonna learn the name at the end, but just know, we was having a baby boy, and man, it was an amazing. Once again, just unable to bottle my emotions up, man. I mean, I'm an expressive person. Y'all see it in the videos. Y'all come out to the streams. Y'all see it. I'm a very expressive in my emotions, and yeah, I couldn't hold in with my family there, with my dad, my stepdad. My mom couldn't make it there just because of, you know, just outside factors, just couldn't make it that day. But I had my aunt there. Her parents were there, sister was there, my little brother was there. It was a lot of people were there to experience that moment with us, and it was beautiful. My mom already knew. My mom, and I think her mom, knew prior, so you know, moms had to be the first one to know, not us. Moms had to be the first one to know. So yeah, it ended up being a beautiful, beautiful day. It really did. And a moment that I'll always cherish, man. Just the entire journey through that pregnancy was just, so many ups and downs, but really at the end of it all, it was just a beautiful experience, man. And you know, like I say, I always got to give praise to Cass, who is an amazingly, beautifully strong woman, and I'm always so grateful for her, for doing everything in her power to bring us a baby boy here through it. But fast forward, because we're gonna keep fast forwarding. We ended up going to this really cool appointment. First baby, he said we need to do these really cool ultrasounds, 3D, 4D, and 5D ultrasounds, man. Super dope, super cool. It was, once again, a really cool experience. Her parents came with us this time, and we got into this it was a really nice room, huge room, big screen, flat screen TV. I think I still have videos of it, I think, of the ultrasound, the 3D, 4D, and 5D ultrasounds. I'll put them up here too, pictures, and I think they gave us like an hour-long video. Really, our appointment was only supposed to be, I think, around 30 to 40 minutes. But because our baby boy is the most shy, stubborn baby you could ever believe, he was doing everything in his power to hide his face. He had his hand up here. He was had his hand up here. There was a point where he had his whole leg up here, hiding his face. Like, he just didn't want to be seen. He was shy. He said, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to relax. Leave me alone. So she gave us an extra she gave us an extra 10, 20 minutes just to see what we can do. My goodness, he had Cass in there doing jumping jacks and squats, trying to switch him up, wake him up. He just wasn't having it. So we still got a few really nice shots and videos. You kind of see parts of his face. You can see his little features. You can see his little lips and his nose. And yeah, he looks just like your boy. He looks just like your boy. So once again, amazing experience, really cool. And then icing on the cake. Oh wow, we get on to one of the main huge events, and that is the baby shower. Shout out to my mom, who really took the reins in doing the baby shower. Also great assistance with his parents as well, who assisted in baby shower. So I got pics of the setup of that too, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was beautiful. Love the color schemes, love the design, everything, the cute teddy bears at each table. Oh, we even had like a head table for me and her, and it was it was a wonderful night. I remember that. That was, I believe, October 17th. October 17th was the baby shower. Shout out to everyone who came out to the baby shower. Thank you for everyone who brought a present, who brought diapers. Because I tell you what, he runs through those diapers. Yeah, it was a beautiful experience. It was a great night, man. We had grandparents, great grandparents, aunties, cousins. Shout out to my friends that came out. I even had my twin. My twin Gold isn't real, but they're the realest. All the way from London, UK, to my baby shower. So it was once again, it was a beautiful night. I actually streamed it. I streamed it. Really more so to have it recorded, just to have in like the little vault, just to have it in the vault of memories. So if you were at the stream, shout out to you. I wasn't able to read chat just because of how the camera was placed and stuff, but if you was there, not really, camera was my phone, but if you was there, shout out to you. And once again, shout out to everyone who brought diapers. Like I said, Lord knows he goes through them. Wipes, all the gifts, all the blankets. I did have a stream where we went through some of the gifts. We also went through a lot of the gifts there, but there was so much stuff that we actually couldn't do it, or we would have been there. Honest to God, would have been there till like 12 in the morning. 12 in the morning. I don't think anyone wanted that, right? So, but shout out to everyone who came out, all my friends, family. Shout out to everyone who got something off the registry. So many things off the registry that we use pretty much everything that's on the registry we use. Shout out to everyone. It was just a wonderful, beautiful night, and I am so grateful to be surrounded by so much kindness. We both are. To be surrounded by such caring, kindness, family, loving family, and yeah, man, it was great. It was great. It was great. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Ballin Nation, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all did y'all big one, man. Y'all did y'all big one. So then, really going on into that, October, it's so hilarious. It's taken this long into the video for me to give y'all a due date. So she was due the December 5th. December 5th. I think when we finally got our OB, which was like literally like 30 to 32 weeks into her pregnancy, which is a whole other crazy thing, I digress. When she finally did get her OB, she changed the date to December 6th, right? So from a Friday to a Saturday, which was, you know, it's just a day, but just so you understand the timelines. So October, she was about October 17th. I think she was like 33 or 34 weeks at that point, right? 34 weeks around there. You don't have to be sorry, man. This is partly your video too. Am I getting the timelines right? What week were you after the baby shower? You were like, yeah, you're like 34, 35. Yeah, see, I'm remembering. So really, after the baby shower, it was really, we have to get this room into go mode, because this room was going to be the main hub. We decided we were going to stay by her parents for the first, pretty much the first month. Pretty much the first month we were there, but just size wise, my room was going to be the designated home area, the beginning home area for our son. So we had to get things moving into gear. So first thing we did, we had to get this wall painted. So what did we do? We called upon assistants, got the grandpas and me, but mostly the grandpas. They came in, got the paint that you see here, the color you see here. We did all that whole room. You can't even really see it right now. You can partly see the, yeah, you can partly see the crib, but I might
Long story short, it's Toy Story.
it's, yeah. So like now, because I explained what's happening, I can show you guys by just moving my monitor. You can kind of see some of the clouds. We did that. The clouds me and Cass did. They ain't touched the cloud. We did the clouds and they look lovely. I think I might have a picture. I'll put it up if I have it. I think I do have a picture of that I can put in the video of the wall when we were finished. And you know, after that, me and my mom got the crib going. We built the crib. We built his dresser. All three of us built his dresser. And it was, you know, it was fun getting everything ready. Everything was in place. And like she said, day by day, it felt more and more and more real. It did. Like we were really closing in on the day. And just getting things prepped and getting the place ready. So because we were staying at her parents' house for the first month, we they ended up getting the bassinet. So don't worry, that's the crib there. But we also had a bassinet for when he was over at her parents'. Yeah. So so yeah, as we're getting closer, I think around the 37 week mark, I decided, because actually I think it was in the last month, I decided that I was gonna do a little baby-a-thon, you know, just something fun, just to get some streams in before baby boy was born. And you know, obviously Cass was around for some of it, so we did one night for Halloween. Instead of, you know, going out or doing anything crazy, we stayed in and we ended up doing a little we ended up doing a little painting. We painted our boy while he was still in the belly. And it was supposed to be a pumpkin, but you know, Ballin Nation, you know what I mean, man. They don't call me Asian Ballin for no reason. Everything I draw turns into a basketball.
It's crazy.
He's a little he's different.
I'm gonna do an eyelash. What kind of fucking elevator music is this shit? I feel depressed listening to it. Check and see if he's here.
Closer than he was before.
He's reading the numbers finally and actually the road signs.
See, now we stand up.
I don't know. Oh, I gotta stand back first.
Back.
Look at that pumpkin. Proud dad moment.
So I still think it's a great picture of a great pumpkin. You can be the judge. Yeah, so then yeah, speaking of diagnosis, literally everything was going smooth, everything was going good.
It had
We're-
a few.
We did. Yeah, right. I failed to mention that we did. I think it was pretty early. Probably say like in like the 20 weeks area was where she was experiencing some bleeding. So at first we thought it was going to be
Very scary.
yeah. So we were there. I think for a week where she was pretty much in and out of the hospital for like an entirety of a week.
Yeah.
And I think it has something to do with the placenta, right?
The first that had minor
Placenta previa.
which caused
That's what it was.
because no matter what I did, like especially when he had to go, I was still bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
It was really bad.
Yeah. So
I mean, it'd be TM.
yes, hey, man, that's what we here for. So yeah, that was going on, and it did force her because of where she works that she had to take sick leave, just because of how she
Which was so
worked.
I was off work probably from next that.
Yeah. So really it was only me working at from that point on. And but either way, I did my best. I was basically at every appointment. I really wanted to make sure that I was absolutely involved as much as possible. So I think I missed one appointment. No, two. I missed one. I couldn't get it off at work.
That
And
was in the beginning.
no, they were all near the end. I was at every single one. It was the reason why I missed them was because it went from 2 weeks to 1 week, and we were able to plan the days. Like obviously we were able to plan the appointments the days where I was off work so I can be there. But I missed two.
I remember which
I think I missed the 36. I think I missed the 36 week
35.
or the 35 week, and then I missed the 38 week. No, the 37 week.
Yeah.
And the 37 week, funny enough, of course, the 37 week was the biggest and most important one that I ended up missed, because it was at that point is when she went to her OB. They checked her blood pressure and it was through the flipping roof. Through the roof. She was hitting, I think she told me like 150, 160 over 100 something. So her OB quite literally just immediately sent her to the hospital. So what ended up happening was I got the call at work, and like we're here I'm getting ready for Christmas events at work. So here I am making Christmas ornaments and snow globes. I made some cool snow globes. I'm doing all kinds of things at work. Here I get a phone call saying things are moving and we gotta understand what's happening like right now. So I ended up having to leave work early, fly over to her, bring her to the hospital. We were sitting there for a while. They rechecked her blood pressure, did all things that were needed, and basically what it came down to was she was basically diagnosed with mild preeclampsia. So for those who don't know what preeclampsia is, it's more so a condition in pregnancy which can cause really high blood pressure, which is really not good for her and the baby. But it's really mostly more so in danger for her because it's more of a complication on her body. Is what it really is telling us that her body is starting to not being able to handle the added stress of what our baby boy was taking from her. Her body was starting to react and was going into basically like stress episodes, right? So what was the due date, what was supposed to be December 6th, turned into November. So instead of 3 more weeks, she had to give birth in a week. So it changed a lot of things. I believe Friday night, we went to the hospital in that same week, and that's when they induced her. That's when she got the balloon put inside her, and she was then given 24 hours, and we had to go back the Saturday, which we did. So we were at her house. Everything was basically go time. So you can imagine us new parents, especially Cass, first pregnancy, and it's like now it's go time. Now it's absolutely go time, and we were excited, but man, we were scared. My biggest fear was just making sure that obviously baby was okay. We're making sure she was okay. That was my biggest fear going into it, with the added complications. Right, that was my biggest fear. But like I said, man, Cass, strongest woman. Oh my gosh, the strength within this woman's body. Trust me when I tell you, I was worried for nothing. I was worried for nothing. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, we got there, balloon removed, Saturday morning, walking around. I think I have a little video of us walking around while we're getting ready to get into to get our delivery room. Look at my lady.
Look how pregnant I look.
Pregnant, comfortable. We're just in the midst of walking around. We were told to go for a walk, and now we're doing that. So
It's 4 centimeters dilated. If anyone wants that information.
now you know. And we're gonna go for a little stroll until it's time to go back.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. Start the process. It was even, yeah. So we were there from like 9 a.m. till really when baby was born. Baby boy was born. So we were there. We probably got to labor room maybe like, I want to say like 12. And from like 12 to, I would say, to like 9, we were there in the labor room. Her parents came just just to provide support. Her mom ended up staying with us, so it was me, her, her mom, and I. English Adrian. Been a long time. I'm a university graduate, I promise. But yeah, we were just there chilling. She was getting induced. She was getting the medication IV'd into her to like kind of start her contractions and everything. And yeah, it took till about, I would say, close to 9, and then it got into go time. So then time came, it was go time. It was time to go. She reached 9, she was dilated 9 centimeters, and it was time to go. It was time to move. OB got called. She was flying over. Things were getting set up. We was ready to go. So before everything was there, she ended up, she wanted the epidural. She made that decision a long time ago. She was getting that epidural. So we had to leave the room. She got her epidural. Even that was its own fiasco.
I know. Like, a woman will have a terrible experience. Terrible.
Yeah, she did not have a good experience with that epidural.
It was supposed to be a 15-minute to 20 minute thing. Mine ended up an hour long. Appreciating pain. More painful.
Yeah, she was going through a lot. There was fishing.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
And they ain't supposed to fish. But she ended up getting it done. It worked to a degree. One side of her body was much more numb than the other, but in the end it worked. So then things came. OB came. Everything was set up. things were moving, and it was go time. It was go time, and
I knew it.
yeah,
You guys thought I
But
was
like I
lying.
said, man, you don't go against the intuition of a pregnant woman. When she says she's ready, she is 100%, 99.9,000%. She's ready, bro. She's ready, and she was. But yeah, locked in. She was locked in. We were all locked in. This is the part where, like, the funniest part is, man, at this point, she's ready. She's locked and loaded. The pushing is happening. Things are moving. Things are happening. She was so positive that I was either going to faint, I was going to stare away. She, like, apparently people be fainting. People be doing all type of things. Guys apparently be doing all type of things when they partner is giving birth. When I tell you, I was so locked in. I was so locked in. I saw it all. I didn't turn. I didn't blink. I didn't turn. I was there, locked in. Right? It really wasn't as bad as people say. It really isn't. But I mean, if you're not good with, I guess I'm good with this stuff, but like, it wasn't as bad as portrayed from what I saw, anyways. But you know, to each their own. But we was locked in, and quite literally, in cast fashion, in about 4 real good pushes later, our baby boy was born.
Yeah. Oh my god, that heartburn was so worth it.
I'm gonna put you in a minute.
So, Dad, do you want to release it?
Oh, yeah.
Vagina, please.
No, I won't. Yes, I promise.
I mean, it's more for Cassandra, but... Daddy, you're going to release him?
Sunday, November 23rd, 10:47 p.m. Miles Isaiah Lodge Blackwood was born. And man, it is something words can't describe. I felt the biggest relief. She was okay. Miles was okay. And oh, he just came out the most. He came out the cutest baby. The most beautiful, tiny little human that I've ever set my eyes on. And it was like, they always say, like, you don't know true love until you have a kid, until you have that baby. And when I tell you, I never felt such a wave of emotions when I first held him in my arms. And I felt his little heartbeat to mine. And it is a love I could not express. A love so unconditional that I was speechless. Speechless. And when he got into my arms, he didn't cry. He didn't do any of that. And that's really because as a dad now, I can give y'all some advice. Men, future fathers, talk to that baby. Talk to that baby. Talk to that belly. Let them know you're there. Trust me, it makes all the difference when they join that world and they're able to recognize and understand where home is. Because that's what your voice is to them. Your voice was home. and then they know that they're safe. He came out, beautiful, tiny little boy, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. He was projected to be a 77 percentile, but he didn't get those 2 extra weeks to cook in the belly. So he came out more on the tinier side. I think 13%, 13 percentile, they say? 33 percentile. So that's our little boy. And we spent about a day, 2 days, about 2 days in the hospital.
We're gonna leave like delivery and get a private one, just like you know, the extra.
Yeah.
So we ended up saying about that.
Yeah, we went to another day, and they just wanted to keep an eye on Miles at the time because he wasn't really eating when he was first born.
Like
When he latched fine to her when he first was born, but really it was the day after he just wouldn't really latch. He wasn't really eating, and then he was storing in his pockets and spitting out. So like he wasn't preemie because 38 weeks is considered full term, but he did have preemie tendencies. But really, once we got home to her parents' house, like all those things really just went away pretty much instantly. He had no problems eating after that day, after we left the hospital. So I do have a little clip of me walking with him out the hospital, and I just felt like a proud dad. Man. And yeah, fast forward almost 2 months, here we are. He's with his grandma right now, hanging out, because we're actually going out today. We're gonna go see a movie, have a little bit of us time. But yeah, so that's where I've been. For those watching, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's. Hope you guys are having a great beginning of the year. We're having a great start to the year. Great end to the year and a great start to the year as new parents. And yeah, that's where I've been. That's the journey. And if I could say anything in these 6 to 7 weeks right now, oh Lord, I did it, didn't I? 6, 7, 6, 7. Sorry. In these last weeks, it has been a roller coaster of no sleep, of diaper changes, running out for food, a whole lot of things that come with having a newborn. When I tell you, it has been the single greatest experience, greatest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. And I can say that with my whole chest. Being a father is amazing. Beautiful. He looks just like me. Oh man, it's like every time I look into those eyes, man, whatever I feel like I got going on in my head just disappears. And I can only thank Cass for being the rock strong, going through, really just putting her body through a natural but a traumatic experience and delivering our super healthy baby boy. You know, shout out to y'all women, man. The things that you guys got to go through. Shout out to y'all, man. Absolutely. And yeah. So what does that mean? I stopped streaming really just to focus on being a dad for the first 2 months, right? Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna still upload videos. I'm gonna still stream. All that's still gonna happen because I came across a video and it really hit home to me. And it was basically just a video just talking about how one day he's gonna grow up and he's gonna ask me, you know, hey dad, you know, what was something you really wanted to do, or when we get to talking about things that he's really interested in and things he really dreams of doing. And I don't want to be in the position to tell him that he can't do something because life gets in the way, life happens. You know, I really want him to grow up to know that he can do whatever he wants to do, right? And it doesn't have to become or turn into this huge thing. It could be a hobby, it could be, you know, things in that nature, but to not overlook the things that he loves to do and to cherish those things and to complete those things. And I want to be able to look at him and tell him and show him one of these days my streams, my videos, and show him the things that I really love to do, that I found a passion of, and I will continue to do, right? If I want to instill things in him, I have to follow those same sentiments, those same words. I have to live by them myself. I have to be the example, right? So, no, I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm not going to stop making videos. Will it be a lot different with a baby? Of course, right? But I'm not going to be stopping any of that. So there's that. And yeah, what have we been doing in the last couple of weeks? Well, cleaning diapers. He is such a happy baby. I may throw a few pics up here, videos up here. I do have a cute video of us watching Pokemon. Yes, I'm getting him into Pokemon. Yes, when he's able to crawl, he's picking starters. And yes, if it isn't Squirtle, we're gonna have to have some discussions. That's what. But yeah, it's just so a beautiful thing. Being able to relive a lot of great moments with him, and to see his reactions and to experiencing different things that this world has to offer. And yeah, it's a promise to him to always be there, you know, really break generational curses and stereotypes that plague our community, and really just be present and to really just be the best dad I could be for him, because that's what he deserves. That's what Cass deserves. So I guess that's a promise to me and him. I'll always be there every step of the way, from your first step till you see the last of mine. I'm gonna be there. So yeah, before I start bawling my eyes out, I'm gonna end this right here. Appreciate y'all for listening to us ramble. Can't wait to show you guys the next videos that I've been working on. Follow me on Twitch for streams. I was able to knock out a few games, played some Mafia, played some Pokemon. He came a lot earlier, so I wasn't able to finish Pokemon, and I wasn't about to wait 3 weeks, so there's that. I might do the DLC on stream though. I haven't gotten that far yet. Maybe I'll do the DLC on stream. I haven't started it, but I haven't. Maybe I'll do the DLC on stream, who knows. But yeah, man. From our family to yours, have a great day. Enjoy the new year. I hope you will accomplish all the goals that you set out to do this year. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.